The Redwood Forest is a wonderful place, full of wildlife species so rare that few people even believe in them. It gives the entire region a magical air. But it's not just the animals. There are legends of ancient order that has protected the area for centuries. They say that the Order's members are mystical, half human, half owl creatures. Who's there?
So hello, my brave knights, princesses, and princesses. Welcome to Edge of Reality Lost Secrets of the Forest. This is the beta of it. I was asked to play this by my good friend Mohammed. Right? His name's Mohammed? I don't remember. He asked me to play it. Also, this guy in the very back here looks like he's holding a chainsaw. Literally, he looks like he's holding a chainsaw. We're not going to delay anything because I only have 60 minutes to play this beta. Because, you know, big fish games. So let's go. I was right, he is holding a chainsaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing us for your bus trip to Redwood National Park. Please sit back, relax, and we'll be there in no time.
Redwood National Park. It was my favorite place.
My big head is covering her face. Ta-da. I'd have to do some finagling here. There we go.
On Earth, but I haven't been back in 20 years. My parents brought me here every summer, and I loved it every time. We spent a lot of time there visiting Great Aunt Tina. She would take me for walks and tell me legends about the forest. At some point, my parents had a fight with my great aunt, and we stopped going to Redwood Park. But my days there inspired me to become a famous botanist. Now I've been invited there to study an unusual natural anomaly.
Good afternoon, Amanda. I hope you're on your way here by now. I briefly described the anomaly in my letter, but I'll give you the details at the meeting.
Cool. Alright, let's put myself back where I belong now. Whee! Magic.
I'll wait for you at the trailer park where the bus stops. In the meantime, I'm sending you some additional photos of the phenomenon for you to study.
Would we like a quick tutorial? Again, we are professionals. We'll do special features. Dr. Finch. What do we got here? Oh, cool. That's cool. They have references to their other games. That's pretty cool. It's a nice little touch.
I'm telling you, the anomalies are because of what people have done to the environment.
I'm going to the park to join the activists trying to stop the logging.
Right. Right. He looks like he's praising the sun, literally. He looks like he's trying to show somebody something. He looks like he's pointing. And
The road may be a bit icy up ahead, so we could arrive a little later than scheduled. Why don't you watch the Redwood National Park video while you wait? It's a fun way to kill some time.
Sure. Dear Amanda, a mysterious plant that looks exactly like a human recently appeared in Redwood Park. Virgo itself and the area around it are particularly covered with frost, which isn't typical for this time of year. This isn't an isolated incident, so we're definitely dealing with a mass phenomenon. Please come to the Redwood National Park for research as soon as possible. Right. Amanda Jones, our great aunt, and Gray the doggy. He isn't around anymore? Aw.
Thank you for visiting Redwood National Park. It's easy to see why it's known as one of the most picturesque areas of California.
Really, Fox.
But how well do you know the park's flora and fauna? Let's take a little tour together to find out.
Right.
Despite their reputation, skunks are very clean animals. But keep your distance if you see one in the park. Porcupines don't actually shoot their quills. Instead, they separate after piercing something. If you see one in the park, do not approach it. Some mushrooms are harmless, but there are many poisonous varieties, so please do not pick mushrooms from the park.
Aw.
Not all black bears are black. They can be brown or even blonde. They are typically not aggressive, but if you see one, keep your distance.
This is very informative. I like it. I like that. Very informative stuff.
The mule deer is named for its large ears, which are similar to a mule's. There are lots of them in the park, so they're hard to miss. While most parts of a water lily are poisonous, the roots are so full of starch that they can be made into flour.
Cool.
Only male mallards have a distinctive shiny green head. Females have a more subtle brown color. These creatures are cute, but they will go through your bags in search of food, so don't leave your things unattended.
Right.
These big cats are generally calm, quiet, and secretive. They tend to keep their distance, so if you see one, consider yourself lucky.
Huh.
Squirrels are perhaps the most common animal in the park. They are used to people and may even approach you.
Kind of funny. They're like, if you see one, consider yourself lucky. Me. So if one's like about to eat me, consider myself fortunate. Okay. Okay, I see how this game.
The symbol of the United States. Of course, bald eagles aren't really bald. The name comes from an older definition of the word, meaning white-headed.
I knew that. I know that. But do you know that? Yeah, words have been changed a lot over time to mean different things, but really, they don't.
Of course, the Redwood Trees are the park's defining feature. They are the tallest trees in the world, and some of them are thousands of years old.
It broke.
Sorry about that stop, folks. Is everyone okay? Good. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for a detour.
Oh. Sorry, guys. How you doing?
Thanks for asking, honey. I hit the back of my seat a bit hard, but I'll be okay. I just need a minute to recover. My cat escaped from his carrier in the excitement, and I don't know where he's gone. Could you help me? My cat is a little shy, but he loves toys. Check my things. I should have something that can calm him down.
So you're gonna trust a random stranger to rummage through your things? Sounds like a typical hidden object game.
See, what did I tell you? The loggers aren't even trying to hide it.
We almost died. I'm sure Mallor had something to do with it.
This is just one tree, but that weasel has destroyed hundreds more.
These people are very, very uptight. Yep, he's right there. Redwood scandal. Protests that gave Redwood Park have not stopped for a couple of weeks. Activists are accusing the director of the park of concealing illegal loggings. They also mentioned the recent appearance of human-shaped plants. This is easy. Then again, I've done so many of these in my time.
There you are, Fluffy. Thank you so much. We're going to the park to join the protest and draw public attention to the illegal logging that plagues the Redwoods. I'm sure Clifford Mallor, the park director, is covering up illegal logging. There are massive clearings throughout the forest, but we haven't been able to prove his involvement yet.
I wonder why people immediately would think that a director would be involved, you know? I mean, maybe, like, is there ever a chance that maybe they're just as clueless as the rest?
Mallor is hiding evidence, but I hope we'll be able to find something. Are you going to the park on vacation? Take this. If you see an animal, it might help you make a new friend.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I guess the problem took care of itself. We'll get moving again in a moment. We're not far now.
I don't know. Is there an Amanda here? Amanda. Oh, I'm Amanda. Okay.
Welcome, Amanda. I'm excited to work with a talented young scientist like yourself. Your
Flattery.
experience and insight will surely help us to solve the mystery of these anomalies.
Surely, the way you said that.
I have the first laboratory test results, and I can't wait to show them to you. They're shocking. I've never seen anything like it in my entire career. But before I start, I must tell you something important. A close friend of mine wanted to get this in your hands as soon as possible. What do you want from me?
Dr. Finch has been kidnapped. I need to call the police. My phone is dead. Maybe there's a charger in that trailer.
I doubt the police will believe us, knowing how these games usually go. Knowing how these games play out. A couple of days I'll run out of grindstones and won't be able to keep the tools in working condition or in this urgent. Dr. Finch, we're very upset by your cooperation with this criminal. He is destroying one of the world's greatest natural wonders. If you don't stop helping him, there will be severe consequences. It looks like the doctor. Dear friend, if things start to get serious, you should enlist the help of Amanda. We can't cope without her help. Give her this package. At first glance, it's just a pile of shards, but it'll become a powerful artifact in your hands. See you soon. Ooh. Ah. Nice. I get glasses.
Gray? Is that you? How is this possible? It's been 20 years. I'm so glad I get to see you.
Aww. This is awesome. I get a dog companion that is useful.
Tina and Gray had a special connection. He was a loyal companion and rarely left his mistress alone. One day, Great Aunt Tina got bad news. People were disappearing in the park. She was alarmed and left quickly, leaving Gray at home. Her faithful dog waited obediently. For a while. But as time passed, it seemed that Tina might be in trouble, so Gray went looking for her.
Very cool. Wow, this room. Despite centuries of study and massive amounts of collected knowledge, nature can still be impressive. You, our dear readers, must know about endemic species, the ones that inhabit only specific areas. So here are some stunning new facts. There are still some hard-to-reach locations where flora and fauna are in total isolation. Plants possess incredible properties, and the look of some animals would convince you that you're inside a fairy tale. But where expensive magazines will look for a non-magical explanation. That's a fun. That's a nice little reference.
This is Sheriff Taylor. What's the trouble? Now Dr. Finch is missing? The situation is getting worse every day. I'm sorry, but I'm guarding the protesters and I don't have anyone else to send at the moment.
Of course.
I'm at the park's entrance. Come find me as soon as you can and we can discuss the details.
What is it, boy? Do you smell something? Someone is behind the wardrobe. Dr. Finch? We need to get him out of...
Sorry. The fact that I have a dog, that's awesome. This dog better not die later, or I will have a fit. The rest of the people in this game to die, but if the dog dies, I'm gonna have a fit. If they die, they die. Wow, they just willingly fly into the jar. That's amazing. Well, those flies were sacrificed to do good things. Very nice. I think that this table is for the cassette. Mortal Legends, yes. This is cool that they're referencing all of their games. That's a really cool thing. Difference. I've been spying on Mallory for some time and found some disturbing information. As you know, a while ago, some people started impersonating you to threaten the director. We didn't know that they were fake forest children, and now he wants to get rid of the real ones. Mallory hired some thugs to deal with the problem, and I don't have a clue if they know your location. So be careful.
This autumn started the same as any other. I was gazing into the majestic redwoods, wondering at the natural beauty this place holds. Suddenly, I saw something that struck me like a bolt of lightning.
Uh-huh. I need something that's like lightning.
A plant that looked exactly like a human figure. I cleaned my glasses to make sure of what I saw, but it was still there. It looked as if someone had turned into a bush covered with flowers. Strangely, the sun was warm, but the bush was covered in frost. I used my tweezers to take samples back to my laboratory to study. I couldn't believe what I saw under the microscope. The plant had human DNA.
Interesting.
It seemed impossible. It was as unnatural as a cold flame. Soon, more of these plants began to appear. I needed help getting to the root of this phenomenon.
He has a sense of humor, that's for sure.
Before too long, people wearing owl masks began to appear. They call themselves the Children of the Forest. But I know better.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. This is a beta, though, so they'll probably fix that, I hope. When the full game comes out, to where it'll still keep talking if the...
You don't know how grateful I am. I thought I'd be trapped in there forever. My name is Liz. I'm an activist.
Nah, Liz.
Clifford Mallory has done irreparable damage to the forest, but we can't prove it, so that snake just keeps getting away with it. Dr. Finch is working for him, so I thought I might find some evidence here. If you're going to the park gate, you should talk to our guys there and learn more about the situation. This map will help you get there. I have to go, but thanks again for your help.
Are you sure the doctor... Are you sure the doctor is actually helping the guy, or just trying to figure out what's actually going on? Well... We need rope too, it seems. Rope and bridge. Rope and wood equals bridge. Of course it's broken. It wouldn't be a named object game if things weren't broken. I think it would be better if this was zoomed all the way out to where you could see the whole maze. Because this, wow, nice, is kind of inconvenient in a way. So maybe in the full game they should have it zoomed out, you know. I'm just saying. That's just my personal take. Most games have their mazes more zoomed out so you can see the entire maze so you can figure out quicker of how to get through it. I mean, this is challenging. I guess that's the point, is that they're trying to make it challenging. I don't know. You guys can debate that in the comments below. Here, peace offering. Well then.
Ah, you must be Amanda, Tina's grandniece. I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope she's all right. Anyway, you said someone kidnapped Dr. Finch? He is a good friend of your aunt's. I've tried to keep an eye on things here. Don't get me wrong, their hearts are in the right place, but people keep vanishing while I'm stuck here. Can't start looking for the doctor while the protest is going on. Help me figure out how to break it up without hurting anyone. Maybe there's something in the car. You check the trunk while I look in the front.
Sure.
If Mallory wants to cut down this tree, he'll have to go through me.
I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. Wow. A lot of people have disappeared. Dear like-minded friends, Mallory's hiding from us like the rat he is. Unfortunately, the police are on his side. But we'll wait until the villain crawls out of his hole. Protesting takes a lot of energy, so glad he's prepared sandwiches and drinks for you. By the way, if anyone gets hurt, there are first aid instructions on the back.
If Mallory wants to cut...
You better not. Hehehe.
This cute creature remembers meeting an amazing woman named Tina. She always took care of the animals and promised to keep them safe. But one day, Tina disappeared, and trouble arrived. The park was filled with aggressive people who drove the animals away and destroyed their homes. The animals had to run deeper into the forest, away from the humans. Only the skunks stayed behind, hoping to find Tina, the one human he trusted to save their home.
Hehe, of course. Smell of skunk always drives people away. I mean, I should know. That worked.
We need to help this poor guy.
Now I have to get Mr. Charming out of his out of the tree.
Help! I had a knife to cut myself free, but I dropped it in the chaos.
Sure you did.
Thanks. I can't believe my friends left me here. What if a grizzly came? Or a coyote? Or even an angry possum? Okay, I'm calm. Hey, I know you. You were in the newspaper. You're here about those weird plants, right?
Yep.
We believe that it's all somehow a result of the park director violating nature here. If someone is willing to cut down a nature reserve, who knows what other damage they're capable of. I guess the protest is over for today. Maybe you can talk to Mallory and convince him to stop the logging. I found this key earlier today, but I'm not sure what it goes to. But the director's office isn't far from the gate, so it might be worth checking.
Thanks. No skedaddle.
Great job. The protest is over for now, but more importantly, no one was injured. Now, let's get back to looking for Dr. Finch. The doctor worked closely with Clifford Maller. If anyone knows where he is, it's him. Unfortunately, he's holed up in his office. I think he's afraid to face the activists. Take the key to the park gate. There's a second one, but I lost it somewhere. I'm going to the station to start organizing a search for the doctor. In the meantime, see what you can find out from the director.
I love how people keep losing things in these in-object games. It's amazing to me. It's becoming a real problem. Let's see. Administration is forced to close public access to Redwood Park because of ongoing protests. The peaceful nature of the protest is in doubt. We won't be able to provide an adequate level of security. Right. Jimmy, the boss, said to cut off the power to the sightseeing train. I was given any details. Go ahead and remove 2 fuses. Give one to the boss, hide the other one somewhere only we can find. How nice of you.
I do not know how you got in here, but you'll leave me alone if you have any sense. I'm not talking to any protesters.
Nice gun, buddy.
Well, if you're not a protester, then prove it.
The director is clearly on edge. I shouldn't mess with him. Is that a picture of me? If there's a photo of me on the outside, what could be inside?
Huh. Give me that. Thanks. You may have a dog. Is that proof enough? Probably not.
Even more of those strange plants. I wish I could get a closer look at them.
Oops, sorry.
Oh. So you're the scientist who was supposed to investigate the strange plants. If you'd arrived sooner, you could have avoided all this hassle. Those activists accuse me of everything, including these anomalies. But I don't know anything about them. If you find the truth, you could clear my name. Dr. Finch was investigating an area not far from here. You can take the train, but it needs fuses. Here's one of them. I'm not sure where the workers put the other one, but it must be close by.
At least you're cooperative. That's good. That's good. Appreciate you. Ooh.
For centuries, the magical creatures of these forests lived in peace and harmony, hidden from the rest of the world.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Everything changed when people arrived. They brought tools and began to clear the forest, leaving the animals without shelter and protection.
Look, for those of you that, you know, forget about this stuff, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I understand what people are trying to do. I understand. I get it. No trees mean no home. I've watched Amazing Animals, I know. The thing is that trees can grow again. It takes a while, but they do grow. And humanity is always moving forward. We're supposed to be good stewards of places, yes. It's a really touchy subject, and unfortunately, I'm not knowledgeable enough to really make an argument. I only can say just think about both sides, not just one side, but both sides of things. That's all I'm trying to say.
But not everyone was indifferent to nature's plight. Some vowed to protect the redwood forest and its wildlife. That is how the Order of Children of the Forest was formed.
See, people seem to think that, you know, these things can't protect themselves or whatever. That we need to step in or whatever and do something about it. And while that's all well and good, I don't know. Again, I'm not knowledgeable with this stuff, so I can't say much. It just bothers me a little bit. There's a book called The Politically Incorrect Guide to Environmentalism. Pick it up, it's a good read. It'll give you an idea of things. This day the chief called strictly forbade us from cutting down any trees near the tourist routes. It's very difficult from the size of what we're doing without trees flowing in front of tourists. If there are events like this, we'll insert them personally. Oh. It's one of these password things. I love those. Guys, I want to warn you about a bunch of weirdos and feathers that have turned up recently. They're trying to scare our friends. We decided to see them, teach them a lesson. I find it fascinating that they're using words like anomalies. A winged deer. A winged... Okay. I've seen everything. Where? Yes! Oh. I can't take the chainsaw with me. I want to take the chainsaw with me. Today my buddy mentioned a business opportunity at Redwood Park, but it's not entirely legal since it's a protected area, but the money is good and broke's the only option. Justification. The job is to cut down rare sequoias. Nothing fancy. They send us to location, we do the job. Or it's not that easy. It's as if the forest doesn't want to give those trees to us, but that's all nonsense. New ones will grow. Strange things keep happening. I thought I saw a deer with wings, and that's not the first time I've seen it. What's happening? Do I have a pencil? No, I don't have a pencil. I need a pencil. Oh, right, I forgot. I have Gray. Gray can dig. I'm gonna need a shovel. Nope, I've got Gray. Where'd you... Game, give me back the dog right now. We're not gonna have a pleasant conversation. That worked. Use the chainsaw, Luke.
Like the other magical animals of the Redwoods, the winged deer felt safe under the protection of Tina, her order, the children of the forest. Well, until recently. When the loggers arrived, the deer led the other animals to a safe, secluded part of the forest, the secret grove of the children of the forest. But when he arrived, instead of majestic redwoods, he saw only stumps and machines. The animals had to look for a new home.
Bye now. Oh, it's the other way.
We're almost finished here, boss. We can move on once the guys clean up any trace that we were here. Who is that? Get out of here while you still can!
Oh my... That's horrible. They were turned into trees. I need to call the sheriff.
Sheriff Taylor, what can I do for you? Oh, Amanda, have you found anything? What do you mean, turned into trees? Stay where you are. I'll track your signal and come to you. Don't go anywhere.
Gray, wait a minute! Where are you going? Hey, who are you? What are you doing? Let me go. Where are you taking me?
Hello, Amanda.
Great Aunt Tina?
Well, that's it. That's the game. I guess what we can take from this is, again, like I said, when it comes down to things like this, you have to look at it from both angles. It just feels like I'm going to step on toes as I talk about this stuff, you know. But I'm like, it's a forest. Forests are made to, shield and house animals. But they're also made because, you know, we need them to build houses and stuff. And, you know, it's complicated. That's all I've got to say. So, just study. And we'll be back. When we come back, guys, more of other games. Until then, leave a like and subscribe because always here for more. Thanks for the video. See you.